Where's Kurt Collins?
He said he was gonna come.
He's supposed to be coming.
Mm-hmm.
Playing with the Davis son. Six.
2.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, you want to do 2 minutes first, we may show. And, Luther.
You do the city of Georgia. You do the place here in the city.
Yes, sir. Did everybody look over the packets of income? Did everybody look over the packets of income when you received them? Apparently not. Nobody's excited but me. Nobody's excited but me.
They excited.
It's exciting material in there, but makes the motion to get in, no resume or anything.
No, just that one.
Just got that one so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, at this time, we're gonna go ahead and be ready to make,
Yes.
Deacon Dave, give me that blue cap pen.
That's one.
All right, all right. We're gonna call the, meeting to order, and we're looking in our packet, the first thing is roll call.
Right on money.
I forgot about that bridge being out.
Did you get them all done?
Is it dry?
You good?
I got to.
All but you.
You want it?
We dry
Go
more.
ahead and get those two. All right, so roll call, please.
Donna Frazier.
Present.
Isaiah Ross.
Present.
Robert Charles.
Present.
Latasha Griffin.
Present.
David Williams.
Present.
Kurt Collins.
Present.
Luther Love is absent.
All right, so we have, 2 visitors, 3 visitors. We would like to welcome our attorney, Ms. Kayla Jacobs. What's your last name, Ms. Jacobs?
Yes, sir, it's Jacob.
And, Mr. Collins, Marvin Collins, and, the Madison Journal publisher and editor. How do you pronounce your name?
Holdiness?
Holdiness?
Yes, sir.
All right. So all of you are welcome at this meeting, and we're gonna look for coverage, and, we are hoping that this will be a productive meeting and not a long, drawn out, typical political scene sometimes.
We never.
Well, no, we never. No, but I mean, that's the general
Consensus is something.
a lot of public meetings. Old business, if any, public comments are allowed after each agenda items, and the old business approval of the previous meeting minutes, May 27, 2025, and our packet, and they went in our packets that was mailed to us. So, if you have any questions, you can direct them to our assistant director. Any comments or concerns? You ready?
So moved.
All right, there's a motion before the commission that the minutes be approved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. There are no nays. The ayes have it. Therefore, the minutes stand approved. The next item on the new business, the first item is approval of the financial reports. They went in our packet, and So June 24th, we starting with the general fund.
I asked that any of the board members pay attention to the, budget report. I didn't get a response, but, in the total income, if you see what's budgeted versus what we have brought in and how much.
Some of it hasn't come in yet, though, right?
No, we're still in June.
That's what
We're
I'm saying.
still in June, but just to know how much you're already over is a plus for us.
Okay.
State grants.
And we are almost done with that.
About got all the grants.
No, we're not complete.
How much was like?
How much we're liking, we just sent one to about 80,000.
Which one is it?
It's the Delta Region Authority for Railroad Co. And as I stated previously on maintenance and repairs, we will in July modify that amount on there for the budget because we will possibly go over it, but I don't wanna wait until we go over, so we will modify that one in July.
That's coming from, the railroad and the, repairs that we had to do replacing that cover.
No, that does not come from replacing the cover because we haven't completed that yet.
Uh-huh.
And we also have other projects that we're gonna have to use in maintenance and repairs that's gonna deplete this amount as well.
Okay.
And they're listed on the agenda, so.
Alright.
And that's my only thing for the,
I make a motion that we approve the financial reports as printed.
Second.
Alright, the motion before the commission is that the financial report to be approved as presented. We didn't have to get any corrections or any clarification from the assistant, director, so all those in favor, or do you rather do?
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those in favor, nay, there are no nays, the ayes have it, the financial reports are approved. Discussion of projects at the rail car company.
We are 100% off the generator at Railcar Co. 100%. So they have lights and everything is working pretty good. The only other project that we have is the cranes. So I have Connor Cranes coming to certify those cranes. It's 10 of them. So once they come out, I don't have a definite date yet. So once Connor Cranes, I have submitted the approval, the quote for them to come out. I don't have a date yet. So once we get those cranes, I think, and after we discuss the roof, then we'll be pretty set and right, cut and dry with him.
We still have some issues with the roof
Yes. Yeah, we're still leaving.
and the electrical components also.
Possible. I don't know if they put something up there. He did say in the last meeting that he attended that he was going to work on that to keep the rain or water off of it.
And one more question, the hiring process, is he able to acquire workers?
Well, he has quite a few there now. I don't know if he has increased or if he has acquired any other or continue on the hiring process since the electrical. I'm unaware of it. I didn't ask a question. I was kind of just happy that we got him off that generator.
And one more, the gas line, we haven't, what is the status on that?
The natural gas line?
Yes, that, we had some issues with that.
Oh, we've completed that maybe 4 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was not something that we had to pay for.
Anything new on the sewage?
Yeah. We'll discuss it with on D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's talking about
I thought what the sewage problem they had is,
the six,
can we
the
have,
big pipes that we had replaced and, they had a problem with them.
That's
But
what,
that's what he's having.
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
Ross
but they
is
got
talking
it,
about.
they got
That's
that
right.
straight.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, Centerpoint, cleared that.
Yeah.
They did the work to straighten that out. Yeah,
Alright, so the project's at Rail Car Company, so we are going to be, I guess, hearing about the roof from time to time,
mhm,
and, we'll talk about that among ourselves, because that's an issue, well, that's just an issue now. Alright, maintenance and repair, is there anything else you wanna say about the projects at Rail Car?
no.
Maintenance and repairs on the Port Road.
So we are aware of the damage that was caused on Port Road, and due to all of the rain, we still cannot go in and put those new culverts in. D&H is waiting on us. They're ready to fix that area. Police jury did approve of that quotes for police jury to pay for, not the port. So we are waiting on just some rain to dry that up. Going out today, there is quite a bit of water in the ditch where that culvert is.
you got a lot of rain yesterday.
Yeah. So we were, I was out there with them, and I told them it was just so much. I would have rather it get less than half before they start working, because I feel that if they don't and go in there with that much water, and even at half, we're still gonna come up with another problem if we don't do it the right way.
A major problem. Okay.
You wanna add to that?
I just hope they get it done before harvest. Cause we start getting trucks and moving grain, and they're not gonna be able to go through our yard and with all the traffic too when they shut it down. I mean, I'm not saying not, but it's just gonna be tough. That's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Because,
So, well, we are hoping that,
What?
that we get some good dry weather.
Yeah.
About 2
yeah.
weeks of good. We're getting temperature, but
we've got the temperature. We do that.
Yeah.
We're starting to see some of the results of what we were talking about the maintenance on these roads,
Mhm.
that the Meta is bringing so many trucks, we're already caving in the bridge right there on 80, they're fixing it now. Highway 80 down past Waverly is horrible,
Yeah.
even this side of Waverly, but I know all the tax money's going into Richland Parish and they're tearing our roads up, so I don't know how they're gonna end up, there's gonna end up being some problems in the next 2 years of hauling.
Is that, what is
We
it,
don't do
580?
How good are you with Francis?
Yeah. That police
It's pretty
jury,
good with
police
Francis,
jury,
but I don't
that's
know.
police jury's road as well.
Huh?
That's police jury's road as well.
But it's also a state's road, but, on Highway 80, but I'm
percent.
saying, but it's gonna, if they keep, I mean, they're gonna be running back and forth like this, I mean, we just don't have the funds to keep these roads up like they're pumping into Richland Parish. I
How
don't
much,
know.
how much is left?
Oh, it's,
6 months?
One contract we have is for 800,000 tons, and they haven't moved 250 of it. And that's just that one contract,
they said 2 years.
Yeah.
Hauled 2 years.
And but the
If
trucks-
that's the only project.
A lot
They
of
talk about other
trucks,
projects coming.
a lot of the trucks are turning going north and going up, hitting 580 now.
That's
And
right.
that
They're gonna tear that
580 is
road
gonna
down.
be toward pieces.
They're gonna tear that road up. That road can't do it either. And East Carroll's not getting the funds, so.
This morning, they were going up, instead of going 80, they were going 20.
going
As
west.
well they should be.
Well, they're having
Because
to.
the bridge is out.
They're having to because they can't get down 80. Right past the prison, the bridge south, and until Friday or Saturday redoing it. So, what I'm saying, and it's gonna be just a matter of time before, I mean, there's a couple of spots on Highway 80 coming here in Waverly that'll throw you slap off the road.
But they gonna notice one thing about this for sure, that productivity gonna come to a slow stand, and they gonna have to do something.
Well, there's gonna be an accident, somebody's gonna really get hurt due just a bad road.
That's right.
And somebody's gonna end up,
Right.
So they're 120 all the way to their cutoff now?
you got a done exit, they
They
won't
haven't
let them
to,
exit off.
but I think the
the
federal government, what I'm understanding, they kind of done kept, told them to stay off the interstate.
Really?
That's what I'm hearing. A lot of them don't take, they come back to the interstate, they don't go to the interstate.
Yeah, they definitely don't. They going it, they're traveling 80.
80
Now I
goes.
see where the sign say 11 miles out of Tallulah. What, one lane,
Well, that's at Delhi, and they're not supposed to cross that bridge at Delhi.
But it's more than 11 miles
Yes, sir.
to the Bayou Mason Bridge.
That's
Yeah,
right.
they can't go across that bridge.
But any road you leave from the port that you take to Metasite, from the port to the site, that side of the road is damaged, and the one coming back, the empty side, is not bad at all. You know, bad side, and you know which way they go and come back.
That's right, and it's,
But I mean, yeah.
we're just getting started, so I don't know, at some point in time, us as a port commission, along with the, police jury
Police jury.
and state committee, everybody, we'll have to get all on the same page here, and there's gotta be some kind of solution to fix it, keep it fixed, we're not better travel. When we get through with harvest time, they get through hauling, we get through all harvest, you're not better get down Highway 80. Be bad.
Well, we need to make the police jury.
Ask.
They are aware of it, but they, you know,
Well, they're pumping a lot of money in to Madison Parish, so, you know, surely they could pump some in here to fix the roads.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're blessed to have the opportunity to build something like that close enough that we can all benefit from it.
Right.
We just need to
Yeah, I
have
think
the
they-
state and all needs to make.
I think they will, we just gotta get on the right
They just
side,
gotta be made,
we just gotta be in the right
they
side.
gotta
Well,
tell
that
them,
ain't nothing
you know,
for
make them
them.
aware of it.
okay. Any other comments? If not, item D, SEADD, rail project complex chemical.
So SEAD is a rail project where we're putting in additional rail at Complex and at Rail Car Co. We are nearing, we're trying to start, well, I think we're like 30%. We have the plans done, we've sent in the plans to DOTD. We meet with DOTD next week to make sure that we have everything in order for that project to get that done. Secondly, that land behind Complex where the rail will be, we will need at least about an acre of that property. And that's, we're having to try to get that from Cherry Ridge. I also had the representative from Cherry Ridge to reach out, and they wanted to know how much we needed and what we needed for it, go from there. The attorney is aware of us going out for that acre, just to put that rail there. And Complex had some issues last week with getting their product out due to KCS and their computer systems. We had a kind of long weekend dealing with KCS and Complex and Delta Southern. We got past that. Complex had the cars moved. KCS did pick up their cars. From what I was told over the weekend, that KCS wasn't aware. All of us were on the phone. After Jared reached out to me, I contacted Delta Southern. Delta Southern reached out to KCS. We all were on a call trying to make sure that we got those cars moved. So we did get them moved out of Tallulah. Once Jerry's problem for him now is to get them moved from Monroe. Once they leave Tallulah,
Is that the one that sat beside the railroad track up there for a while? The tanker car, I saw some right beside the railroad track in town, sat there for 3 or 4 days.
no, that's what, those were not ours. Complex was here
Where here?
at the port.
Oh, they were still at the port, they
Yes.
never
No.
got, Delta Southern never got to the edge of the road there?
No, once KCS didn't have a connection, as well as paperwork, they also have a mutual conversation to get those out. So they didn't have the conversation to say that, yes, we're connecting this day for them to bring them forward. So they didn't get them out up until we did Friday and Sunday.
I saw them a couple of days up there beside the main track up in town. Looked like they sat there for a while, that may have been a week ago though.
And the sewer issue, we had a pump to go out. So I had to order that pump. You know, we had a motor go out previously 1 week, so now we have a pump. So it has pumped down, we're working with one, and it's pretty adequate right now, but we have the other one that's coming as far as the sewer. It's,
Does it have a grind, does it have a grinder with it
yes,
too?
now that one
But
is,
is the grinder still working, it's just the pump went out?
just the pump that went out, but the
They rebuilt it or
machine-
didn't know?
No, that's a brand new one.
Brand new?
And just the information on that particular sewer, we get new motors every 2 years or either new pumps. Something is gonna go out every 2 years. They don't last, that's just the basic warranty that they have on those pumps. And even though I try to catch it within the 2 years, it's working fine. But little, we had the high water, so that was an issue. The sewer has not caused a problem with any of the tenants. It has not caused a problem. It's not pumping over anything. It's right at the level where it should be.
When's the pump supposed to be in?
I ordered 4 weeks ago.
That long?
Mhm.
Where's it coming from,
I'm not sure
you know?
where he ordered from.
Who does it, who works it?
We work, Seth Graham. He's with, I can't think of the name of the company, but they're in Ruston.
In Ruston?
Yeah, so what you're saying is the pumps, when they install them, by the time, and if they are warranted about 2 years, they last about the warranty, and then
After that,
they go out and we stuck with them. It might be brand name of the pumps here. We could check with them and see if they're getting something like a Caterpillar pump built.
We have the same problem with the Village of Richmond and Tallulah, they just, that's
What
a lot
what
of
pumps
stuff.
you use? I mean, what
They got-
company?
We got 3 different pump kinds in here.
Yeah.
Talullah's got 7 pumping stations, and they got 2 pumps per station. Some of them are 3-phase, some of them are single phase, and they just don't last. It's a lot of wear and tear on them, like very corrosive. All the chemicals that's put in is very corrosive. You're not gonna get about 2 years. Sometimes if you get it early enough, you can pull them out and get them rebuilt. Like this one, if it's not too bad, you might can sit it off and get it rebuilt about half price, and they'll be ready next time if it's not too bad.
Yeah,
But if it's too bad, sometimes it's cheaper to get a new one.
might
it's Delta process.
Delta process, I don't know them.
might consider before they go out completely is pulling them and having them rebuilt and on standby. And, be saving might save in the long run. I don't know.
What's the lifespan on it after rebuilt? Same amount of time?
Like the
Like
thing.
the
Yeah,
same.
most of the bearings go out, they just sit in that, it's a seal bearings and stuff, but man, it's just so much. I mean, we have trouble like Village of Richmond, we have them, like, just coming from the nursing home, they're cleaning, they just do the mops, or you get a string off the mop, get in the sewage, it's no big deal. But you get 30 of them, and then all of a sudden it's wrapped up, and comes from, everything's coming from everywhere, people throw stuff down in there, you didn't know where it is. And just got the grinders that try to grind it, but it's just hard to grind it all up and get it through there.
Okay. Is there anything else?
That's it.
All right. The next is dredging at the Madison Parish Port.
I'm not sure if you all are aware, but right now the river's still at 33, which is
39, ain't it?
39 too.
39 too, just now, it's supposed to stay there 5 days.
It's
6
supposed to
days.
stay there, yeah, when it comes off, I was looking at Memphis today, Memphis in the next 5 days is gonna drop 3.5 feet, so it's coming at
It's
us.
just showing 26 or so by the 10th of July, 15th of July, so
it's
it's
still
gonna
not
be up,
bad.
it's gonna be up for a while.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
falling now, coming back
It's
up?
actually rising.
Yeah.
Looks like it's coming up, isn't it?
Just very little, yeah.
Right.
Rising in
But the
Memphis.
road down, the low road to the south end when we did that, it was dry, and we went and took a dozer, tried to straighten it up, and now there's water back over here,
That's right.
so, for not.
So, of course, we're, as always, we're on the dredge schedule, but with the water being so high.
Right now it's showing 25 feet by on the 22nd of July.
What's the norm for shipping? The norm?
25 feet's good water.
Good water,
If
25?
you give us 25 feet, we're not gonna complain a lot, on the
No.
riverside as far as unloading, drain loading and stuff like that.
Shouldn't, I mean,
You were saying the norm, Reverend Ross, it'd be a lot lower than that.
Typically, yeah, it has.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just
But
speaking
the
of
last 4 or
norm
5 years, the
back and
norm is,
forward.
yeah, everybody say, well, this is not normal, but it's becoming a new normal, the low water.
Okay. Anything else about dredging?
That's it.
So right now, with the river being up, it's not gonna be any need for dredging.
At what size do they talk about dredging, at what level?
They are dredge right at 12. When it gets below 10, then we have a problem. Then we can't get the product out.
And I don't know how high they can dredge. I mean, I'm sure a 30-foot river, they could probably stand, because they can dredge 40 feet deep, so, or something like that. But I just, as big as those dredges are,
Where
they
they
can,
put it though, that's the thing, it is.
the water, you know, they just pump it down the river.
Pump it back.
We just send our problem to somebody else. Yeah, it
Somebody
kind of,
else's problem.
it
But what
exactly,
happened?
it is, it goes from our, you know,
Get pumped up on the bank, it's better.
it build a levee on down the river a little bit and then pump it in the wall and just keep building property.
Yeah, something.
That's how y'all do it. That's how ports are created, most of them.
Okay. We down there for executive session to, our attorney has some information she's going to give us.
All right, leave that.
You have anything?
Any
No,
comments?
no. We appreciate y'all and just keep us posted as soon as you know something on the road. When they say they wanna come in and we'll go in and make sure, you know. And we'll talk to Anderson's and, cause it probably won't be that many days, I wouldn't think, for them to get the culvert and get one lane back or something. And we'll make sure our customers try to make sure to keep them off it. Just for their benefit and just track it, you know.
Sure.
Cause the trucks that we're loading out right now, them big belly dumps, they're so long. I mean, they're 65 feet long, 70 feet, 70-foot scales, and they're wheeled, it's not much, so. Well, thank y'all very much.
Good